So is the Hercules tank a good or bad investment? Well, it's more like a just a milestone, really. I mean, if you take a look below, I'm on level 95, which is the Hercules tank in the modify section. But overall, that's going to be 320 wrenches for the Hercules tank to unlock that. And the gains just from the Hercules tank are very, very minimal. And if you look down below, we get some resistance, um, 0.5, zero point 0.5, and then a total of 2% when you hit phase 8. So that, in my opinion, is kind of minuscule. That's just sort of like a skin at that point. But if we take a look at what's coming after it, you've got some really good things to modify the Hercules tank. Troop load's always a good one. Siege assault is a good one. All of these are ideal. So it is just a milestone. Now the question that you might be wondering is, should I pay to rush this? Or can I free to play this? And the answer to both is, I don't really know what the right answer is on that. I've bought several of the decent sized packs, let's just say, and that's as far as I've gotten. You're going to hit a few road bumps before you get there for more wrenches. All of these little check marks with the 1 out of 1, as you probably already know, are just blueprints. Those are kind of easy to come by. But this one's 35 wrenches per phase, so it's kind of beasty. So just be mindful of that. You're going to want to save those wrenches. That's probably one of the harder resources to come by in the game. Excuse me. I think that the upgrade is more beneficial. You do want to hit a level or the level 100 in this because that unlocks your components. And when you're unlocking the components, you do get some really good buffs from that. So if you're taking a look at the component loadout, I only have 2 pieces of purple gear on this thing, but already we're getting an 8% buff on assaults. The troop HP went up a little bit. The troop defense and field, siege assaults. I mean, there's a laundry list of things that these components are doing for you. So for me, level 100 first, then, slow bake to level 95 to get the Hercules, and it's going to take you forever and a day to get the Hercules unlocked. Again, I don't think there's a need to rush it. I did. I do have a few regrets on that. Probably should have settled down a little bit, spent money elsewhere. Maybe some more fragments for heroes, things like that. It's a numbers game. So like I've said in previous videos, you're saving pennies to get a dollar. So it is just a milestone. It looks cool as hell in the field, right? Having a tank out there. Even better when you get to the destroyers. Those are pretty naughty looking. Otherwise, you've got to make a decision on if you only have a certain amount of money, where are you going to invest that? Is the tank going to be that money? In my opinion, no. You're going to get greater gains from gear, from your hero stats, and even some of your research. Well, a lot of your research actually. I am still working on trying to unlock a few of these things that are pretty important in my opinion. One of those being this guy, so I can utilize the versus rewards totally. All 9 of the chests would be great. I think, kind of missed the buck on getting that far. It just didn't help me as much in the field, so I kind of said, I'll put that one on the back burner in hero training. Now I'm kind of rushing for it and running out of badges. Same old story with tech. And then one of the other ones is I'm sorry, that was Alliance Recognition. One of the other ones is in hero training, which is the cockpit. That's a troop size, so that's going to give you a whole lot more power in the field as well. One that I highly recommend doing. And eventually, you're going to get to research that is going to unlock T10s, things of that nature. It is all stepping stones, guys. The tank is no different. Now, some research that affects the tank that I highly recommend is going to be the tank speed, the march speed. Those are really important, especially if you're trying to outrun somebody that's kicking your ass in the field and you just want to get back to the base, refresh. It's a big deal. So make sure you're focusing on that. Overall, in summary, I don't know if rushing towards the Hercules tank is worth it, and you sure as hell aren't going to be able to rush it doing it free to play. So those are my 2 cents. Let me know in the comments, what you guys think. If you already have the Hercules tank, did you rush it? Did you buy it? Have you been free to play for a long time and now you finally got it? Those are all questions I'm curious to know what y'all's thoughts are on that. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, folks.